What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 38 of our Brentford career mode, and today, 3 games for you, and our tough start just continues, doesn't it? We've started with Chelsea, United, Leeds, Newcastle. We got 1 win out of there. We were 2-0 up in that Leeds game and just threw it away. And then we had Arsenal as well, 3-1 loss, really late, and now we have Tottenham and Liverpool today in the league, and then Newcastle, the only team we beat this year, we have them away from home in the Cup. So it's difficult. It's a not-so-great start. As you can see, we're 17th after 5 games, only the 3 points. And before we jump in, we hadn't done it yet, but I've just set up the scouting report stuff there. We've got a guy the English guy in England, and then we have a different guy in Ghana, and then we had a new Icelandic scout, and we sent him to Iceland. So those are the 3 nations we're dealing with this year. And hopefully we can get some good players. We got a couple. I also, in between episodes, set up everybody's development plan. Something I hadn't really done, which was just silly on my part. But, you know, kind of dealing with it as it goes. And I think everyone's fit outside of Mitchell we bought in for Rico Henry. So I think we are good to go. We're going to bring Powell in onto the bench, and then we're going to bring Hinguyamsa onto the bench as well. So let's jump into this. Tottenham, Brentford. We need to start picking up points, and I know these games are difficult, but we got to get something out of these. Let's go. Nicely played out here. Can't quite get a touch on it. And they're coming forward here, Tottenham, as they look for what would be the opening goal. That's a brilliant ball in there. Oh, what a save. Rajkovic turns it onto the post. A really, really good effort from Dele Alli, Jesus. Acrobatic. And Rajkovic, thankfully, touches that onto the post. And we live to fight another day here. And we might go ahead and make them pay at the other end as Mbolo's on it. And he's put it just wide. That one's got to go into the back of the net, surely. Touches it back in. I should have shot first time there, really. Oh, man, that's got to be a goal. 2 big chances there. 1 for each side. No goals, though. We stay level. Nicely played there into space. It's Caceres trying to get away. Does well. Now it's on to Bryant. Gets it into Mbolo here. We've got a couple men running off of him. And here's Ali Seda. Can slide that out there brilliantly to Jolis, who takes an excellent touch. And Jolis forces an excellent save out of Lloris in goal at the near post. Decent hit as the header comes in on the corner, and it's over and wide, but a couple chances early on for both teams here. Should get a goal soon, you would think. Oh, big touch. Thought we had that there. Mr. Richarlison out on the right. So holding on to it. Lovely football. And Richarlison slams home. Oh, that is good football from Tottenham. And we said a goal was coming soon, and there it is for Tottenham. 30 minutes gone, and they lead. It's good stuff here. Nice step inside, and it's just flicked in behind. Really, really good goal. Slammed home there. Just needed to get that on target with the way he hit that. And he did. 1-0 on a half hour. We've got work to do. Nicely done here. As Bryant's touch is just a little bit heavy. We luckily gets away there, though. Up to Mbolo here, and Jolis has gone around Wan-Bissaka there, and Jolis with a great ball in, and it's Mbolo. He's finished it. An excellent run from Jolis, who seems to get away from fullbacks constantly out on this left-hand side, but a couple minutes before halftime, we've leveled it up here. And a perfect time to score. As Tottenham heads drop just a little bit. This is lovely stuff. And Mbolo gets it out there. Runs in behind the center back, who cannot catch up to him on the way back in. And Mbolo on the volley slams home. It's 43 minutes. It's 1-1. And we're back in it. Ali Seda with a good turn. Back inside. Here's Bryant. Nice play. Mbolo. Can he slide that out there? He can. And it's Ali Seda who goes near post. That's a good save. I don't think I would have been able to beat the center back there if we went far post. Near post was the option as Lloris gets onto it. It falls over. Ali Seda on it now as he tries to sneak inside, and Wan-Bissaka On the wrong side of the pitch. Makes the tackle. Nicely played. It's good football here. Oh, couldn't quite get to that. Richarlison finishes it. Outnumbered us there. Tottenham on the break. And Richarlison grabs his second of the day. And Tottenham retake the lead. 2-1. Not ideal. Just kind of stepped up a little bit there with Teze. Caceres couldn't get over into the gap in time. It was a good pass. And Richarlison makes no mistake. An hour gone. Tottenham retake the lead. And we have to do it all again. Can't quite get that tackle in. Teze marking this guy here. Come on, you gotta step up on that guy when we're marking him like that. Won it, but not enough as it comes out to Son. And he's finished it. And he might as well finished us off as well. It's dreadful marking out there. We get into the lane, we stop the player with the ball, and nobody steps into the other player out there. Not going to be able to quite see it there, but Son's just in too much space. And he makes no mistake with the finish, and we're going to lose again, which is starting to get frustrating a little bit in the Premier League. Where obviously we're playing some good teams, but my God. We are losing every game at the moment. And we're just not covering. I mean, defensively, we've been really poor to start the season. That's just one of those things right there where you see it. Where you see the problems. It's difficult for me to cover. That's a really bad pass. It's difficult for me to cover up all the pullbacks and things. And I'm just not going to age hockey. So it's just one of those things we're currently living with. Until we can figure out how to block out passing lanes a little bit better. Free kick here for Son. 22 yards out. It's a good spot. And they play it across here. And he hits it. And ugh. Couldn't switch over in time to get somebody out there. And Højbjerg just slams that into the top corner. And he completes our humiliation here. 4-1. And you think getting back to where we were this time last year is just not going to happen, is it? 7th place we finished last year, snuck into Europe. Brr. Gonna be a little bit of a challenge to get back there. Especially considering we cannot come up with anything right now to stop these big teams. Nice play. We step inside there. Plays a good ball. De Silva does get to it. And De Silva can push forward here. And it can come to Matondo. And Matondo steps inside nicely. Jesus Christ. That sums our day up pretty much. What's just happened there to end the game. Oh my God, that's absolutely ridiculous. 4-1 the final. Tottenham run away with it in the end, and oh my God, the Premier League is a mess, and we have Liverpool next. The Premier League is a mess, and we have Liverpool next. It just does not stop, but we have a player returning from injury, and it is Pereira, thankfully. We do miss him a little bit. Just in these big games, I mean, we have all our big games at the beginning of the year so far, but in these big games, I like to play him ahead of Ali Seda. Just defensively is just a little bit better, and he's just a bigger guy and doesn't get pushed off as much, so I like to have him in these big games. Doesn't work. Or it doesn't work when he's not in there. It's tough for Ali Seda to defensively, you know, kind of keep up a little bit. He's not that kind of guy, but we're trying to cope without him. It's not quite working. But here we are, Newcastle, Brentford. It's a cup game. I'm not super worried about a cup run, but at this point, I kind of just want some wins. So we're going to make a couple of changes. We're going to get Elliott in there ahead of Mbuemo. Vage can start. Pereira, I'm not going to bring on for this game. He can come off. Gilmore. We can give Gilmore a start because Bryant's been playing quite a bit recently. Mitchell can have a go. And Goyamsa can come onto the bench for Aaron's. Actually, you know what? Mitchell... Yeah, we'll keep Mitchell in there. So, let's jump into this. Carabao Cup. Newcastle, Brentford. Let's go. Get a big foot on that. It just happens to fall right back to them. It's Callum Wilson. Almiron. Schick. Does so well to step inside there. And what a turn. And that's just a great goal. That is just a great goal from Schick. I don't even have anything to say about that one. That is a stunning goal from Schick. The step inside is excellent, but the turn immediately after, incredible. Nice step, and then if I would have gone in there and pressed the tackle button, I would have brought him down. It would have been a penalty anyway. That's one of those things that's just almost unstoppable. Very, very well done from Schick, and an early lead here from Newcastle, and they have 5 at the back, which is just going to be a bit more annoying, though. That's a great ball in to Mbolo, and he levels it up just like that. Brilliant pass to Mbolo. Really, really good pass. I have to see who played it, because that is excellent. And we level it up immediately without them touching the ball. I want to say that's Gilmore. I think that's Billy Gilmore. That is an absurd pass. Obviously a great finish, but I'm pretty sure that was Gilmore. That's an excellent, excellent pass. 1-1. Nice play. There's Gilmore. Nice play out there as they've played an offside trap here. And that is dangerous as that comes out to Mbolo. Hit that first time. Goalkeeper did well. Jolis. Mitchell. And that pass gets blocked. That was good goalkeeping play. Really good goalkeeping play. Is he onside, Harry? Harry Wilson? I've slid in there hoping that the pass wasn't coming, and then the pass came later. 2-1. Jesus. We are a defensive mess at the moment. Or I am a defensive mess. It's mostly me, I suppose, as Wilson taps it in to give Newcastle the lead back. I really thought he was sliding that in, and I tried to prevent it. It did not work, obviously, because he didn't play the ball. And then someone stepped over. Wilson's all alone. It's 2-1 here on 17 minutes. And we have got a heck of an FA Cup, or Carabao Cup game coming. Played out there to Mitchell. Jolis. Jolis can step inside here. And he's been given a clean path through. And Jolis goes from distance, and it's a decent save. Got plenty of space there. As the ball comes in on the corner, and Mbolo gets the header on, but it's deflected wide. Gonna get another effort in here, and Mbolo's under this one again. But that time, it is just straight up cleared away. Gilmore now. Here's Mitchell. Sees Mbolo. That's a good turn from Mbolo. His touch is just a little bit wide. One more. Gilmore. We're trying to reset on the corner here. Lovely turn that. Brilliant from Jolis, and he smashed the outside of the post. Oh, Jolis. He's turning into a really, really good player currently, the Greek. As I say that, the touch right into the defender was not exactly what I was looking for, but at the moment, he's really turning into a good player. But that was close there. A couple times from him. Just couldn't quite finish it off, though. Here's Vage. And a little bit of space, the fullback, as he moves forward. Is De Silva on it now, and De Silva tries to slide it through, does well, as that comes to Ali Said, who slides it across here, and it's twos. Excellent play from the goalkeeper to the striker. It's 2-2 on 65 minutes, and we've leveled it here. A very even game so far. And we will take the goal. It's lovely stuff. It's good direct play. There's a really good ball in there from De Silva, and Ali Said just is patient. And Mbolo keeps the run up, and he slams the tap in home. 65 minutes gone. We're 2-2 here. And back in it. Nice tackle there. Couldn't quite deal with it, though. As that gets pushed heavy that way, and it's dealt with. There hasn't been any real chances since we scored the second goal. And there's not a ton of time left as that gets played out there to Mbolo, whose touch gets overtaken. I'm pretty sure this goes straight to penalties, if it should get there. There's a minute to go. That's a... Come on, guys. Pick the ball up when it comes to you. You don't gotta wait for the run on those. 2 minutes added on. And it looks like they are just going to sit and wait, though that ball out's not ideal from them. And can we play it through? We can. And it's Harvey Elliott to win the tie, and he's scored. Surely with the last kick of the game, Harvey Elliott, 3-2. And that should send us into the next round. We were getting ready for pens. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's such a poor clearance. And Embolo, perfect pass. Elliott gets onto it. And look at that finish. It's excellent from the new summer signing. No chance whatsoever for the man in goal. And we look like we're off into the next round with the last kick of the game flying into the back of the net. Surely, ref, blow the whistle. And there it is. 3-2. Brentford. St. James's Park is stunned. And we move on. That's incredible. We needed that. We need some sort of, just some sort of win somewhere, as Tottenham are beaten at home or away from home by Shrewsbury. Villa go out to Fulham. Couple of upsets there. But a late winner sends us into the next round as we currently sit in the relegation zone going into our 7th game here against Liverpool, which is just absolutely great. So we're just going to jump straight on into this game. Caceres is going to need a little bit of rest, but everyone else is kind of fit, though I think we're going to run with Elliott. I think we're going to run with Pinnock as well, who hasn't played just yet. And then we're going to get Elliott in there, but everyone else seems to be in good shape. So let's jump into this Brentford-Liverpool. We need some points. Let's go. Here's Teze. Come on, that pass has to get through. Nice tackle, though, to win it back. Really nice tackle. That's played in nicely as well. That's good football here. On to Da Silva. Steps inside nicely, and Jolis has made an excellent run here. And he steps off, gets it to Henry. And it's Henry! It's 1-0. And we lead here at home. Rico Henry, the fullback, with the goal. It's excellent, excellent stuff. It's lovely play. It's patient here from Jolis, who just waits, gets the ball out there, and look at all the space. Trent gets pulled in, and the wingback overlaps and makes him pay. 1-0 here on 10 minutes, and just the start we needed. Can't quite sneak through. Is Salah. Turns back nicely. It's a good ball in there. It's 1-1. That Marco Reus, who has scored for Liverpool, that transfer is a decade too late, but the German levels it up for Liverpool rather quickly. It's Salah in the middle there, pulling the strings. Difficult to mark. He's so quick, agile, all these turns and things. Can't quite get to Royce, who made a good run. It's 1-1 here. 17 minutes gone, and our good start taken away. Nicely played through the middle here. Now Sada does well, and he can slide a great ball in there to him. Embolo here. Embolo's touch just one too much. And it comes to Jolis anyway, and he's finished it. A little bit of luck. Embolo should be finishing that, but it's a decent save, and it just happens to fly right back to Jolis' feet. He steps in here, and the touch is just a little bit out of reach. But it comes to Jolis. It gets deflected by Trent. Rolls across the penalty spot. And Jolis smashes it. Van Dijk cannot reach it. And right on the stroke of halftime, we have retaken the lead here, 2-1. And Liverpool have a little bit of work to do. And hopefully we don't throw this one away. Nicely done. Oh, I've let him slip right in behind. It's Royce. It's 2. I went to step into the path, and he just preemptively read that and played it in behind. And Royce grabs a second. That is super annoying. It looked like we had this covered for a minute. I went to step in there into that gap, and it's a perfect pass in behind. Royce grabs his second for Liverpool. It's 2-2. We're back in the game. Play it through the gap. No. Hoping we could. It comes to Salah. Played first time to Royce, and he just loses me. I hate the pullbacks. I really do. They are so ridiculous. Nobody plays with this many pullbacks. Hat trick for Royce. Liverpool take the lead for the first time all day on 66 minutes. And, oh, Jesus. You gotta win that. Can't push in. You have to win it. He just pulls it back and he's out of the play. And 2 quick goals. Oh my God. Passed the ball properly. 2 quick goals for Liverpool. And they turned the game around so far in this second half. Mane on it here. Just messing around with the ball. Oh, come on. How in the world did our guy fall over there? Thiago. Oh, he does step inside. It's 4-2. That's what I'm talking about with the pullbacks, man. I mean, Mane's out there just bouncing around. Unbelievable. We're ahead in this game. Here's Thiago, pullback number 1, and then just steps inside defensively. Oh, man. Pinnock wasn't beaten there, but Pinnock's been a bad choice today. He's just not been able to keep up. And it's been tough to keep up with these guys in general. I mean, they're everywhere. I mean, luckily, Jolis gets out of that, but they're very, very good, Liverpool. And it has been very much a struggle to contain Salah, Mane, and Royce. Just defensively, we can't do it. That's a really good pass. It's a good touch. And a good finish. And we get one back. Really well done by Ali Seda there. Good touch, good pass. I didn't think the pass would get through. It does. And we've got a third. And let's see if we can grab something from this game. We probably deserve it, you would think. Good finish at the near post. Good touch. There's 11 minutes to go. Can we get anything from this? We have a minute left. We need the ball. Jesus, this is the first time we've touched the ball since we scored 10 minutes ago, which is ridiculous in itself. But Henry's on it here, and we have one more chance. 2 minutes added on. This has got to be it. Played across here, and we slide it. No, it's got to go to Mbola. Why is that pass out wide? Oh, my God. Ridiculous. Come on, we had the chance there. Royce picks up the match ball after his hat trick. I can't believe it. Another game there are 4 shots from each team. They just happened to score all of theirs. We didn't. I guess that was the difference. Though we only had the 3 chances, didn't we? One of them had the 2 shots, the Embolo shot that fell to Jolis to finish off. I can't believe how this season's going so far. I know we've played all the big teams, but we've been in a load of those games and come away with nothing out of them. And we have 3 points to start with. That Leeds game is a killer. But all the other games were against really big teams, and we should have come away with points with some of them. I mean, that Arsenal goal we conceded late, ridiculous. Some silly ones there against Liverpool. That's ridiculous. But next episode, we have Gomeris in the Europa League, and then we have Watford in the league and Leicester in the league. So we got to start picking up points because we've played all the big dogs. As simple as that. We have played all the big dogs except Manchester City and Everton, who come in December. But then we have to start getting points. We cannot lose too many more games because we have started very, very poorly, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.